Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. As you know, will not resonate with everyone, but I'm hoping to reach the masses. But this is for Taurus, 5-card spread, reading the general energies coming in for the masses of Taurus that are watching YouTube. Taurus. I do shuffle these prior to make sure that I meditate on your sign. I just shuffle. Then I concentrate, hoping to bring the most relevant energy. Let's see what the incoming energy is, though. You're worried? What are you worried about, Taurus? Incoming energy. There's a lot of worry going on. Thinking that you may not be able to afford things, or sometimes you may feel a little left out with things around you. Maybe you feel like things have passed you by in life. But this is mostly about worrying too much. Let's see why. We'll go see why. What's going on? The past, making a choice, taking domination or control, obstacle. You feel like you're not getting any passionate new offers or offers that you desire, that you really want. No longer hanging around, outside energies. People aren't celebrating as much. They're not hanging out with you as much, or you're not hanging out with them as much. People around you. The outcome, there's no final decision. You should be making a decision, but we'll gotta find out what's going on. This isn't telling me a whole lot unless I clarify to find out what the decisions are and what's going on. It's like you're hanging around. You were gonna hang around. You were thinking about hanging around before, waiting, but it looks like you're tired of waiting. Taurus is just tired of waiting. Let's find out why. What's going on with this waiting business? Okay, we got the 2 of Wands here in the past, taking control, making decisions. Trying to decide what you want, what is important to you in the past. Why are you there? 2 of Wands for Taurus. There's a Hangman in reverse again. You're not wanting to hang around anymore. You're wanting to make a decision. You're wanting to move on. You're wanting to do something. You're tired of being stagnant. 2 of Wands, the Hangman in reverse. Why are you there for Taurus? Taurus, I think you're a little impatient. Let's find out why. Yeah, you're not waiting to celebrate with anybody. You're not waiting for someone to call you to say, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. It's like before you were waiting. And the reason why I said that is because the Hangman is there. It's just now in reversal. So before, you must have been waiting on something. And you were trying to decide what to do. And you probably want good things in life with the 3 of Cups in the upright. You're wanting to celebrate, have fun in life, break bread with your friends. And it's like things are just stagnant. It's like you're not enjoying yourself as much. Ace of Wands as the obstacle. In reverse, no one's offering you anything. No one's offering to go out as much. Not the people you want, not the people you desire in your life. Ace of Wands in reverse. Why are you there for Taurus? Why are you the obstacle? Or it could be that some of you just don't feel like it. Ace of Swords in the upright. Possibly cutting things out. Wanting to have your truth. Wanting to have your say. It's like I'm feeling some of you feel like you've been restricted. Like you feel like you can't say something. Like people are telling you to hold back, or you feel like you have to hold back for some reason. It's like you're wanting to say something. I feel that. Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords in the upright. Why are you there? Yeah, something isn't over yet. You're saying this cycle isn't over yet until I get this thing off my chest with the universe in reverse. You can't go on to better things until you have your say about something. You've been waiting to say something. You've been waiting to do something. And you're wanting to do it. The current environment, the hangman in reverse, tired of just standing and waiting around for what you need to get done to be done. So you're going to try to think of a way to start movement, to start progressing again. The hangman in reverse, why you there? Which is good in reverse. Why you there? Yeah, something, you want to say something that is a secret, or you want to find out something that is a secret that's been hidden from you. You feel like someone's hiding something from you. The hangman in reverse and the moon in the upright while you're there. For some of you, you're wondering and waiting whether you'll get this offer. It's like someone is keeping something from you. They're not telling you things. Could have to do with a water sign or someone taking on that energy. You're wanting this person to offer you something. But for some reason, they're kind of like not putting themselves out there. And I think you're tired of waiting around. You've waited for a while. Maybe a few of you were ghosts or wanting to ghost, or you're wanting to ghost somebody, you know, just disappear. But this person is in the upright, this Knight of Cups. And they want to offer you something. Maybe they do want to offer you something because they're in the upright and I can see them offering. But something, it's like they can't for some reason. Like I said, you're waiting. You're like, what's going on? You know, I thought they wanted this thing with me. I want them to want this thing with me, and I'm tired of just waiting around, waiting for this person, not knowing what's going on. But that moon hides things. And like I said, that Knight of Cups is in the upright, so something's amiss. Maybe something's going on their end. And it could be that they're wanting this with you, and you kind of just disappeared, you know. It could go either way. Outside environment, you got the Three of Cups. It is in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse is the outside environment. Why are you there? We got it twice. The outside environment is like people aren't breaking bread anymore. It's like they're seeing things for the reality of what it is, the situation. Or maybe they refuse to see. It's hard to say because we do have the Moon card where things are hidden here. But the outside environment is someone is not being very cordial right now. And they're saying, I see how it is. But not really. It's a mistake. It's a mistake of identity probably for some of them. But no one's offering peace right now. I'm getting that. No one's offering peace with the Two of Swords. Not willing to break bread. They're not willing to sit down and talk to each other. And some of you, this has to do with more than just one person. Could be a family situation, work. Something that you had emotional attachment to in some ways. Another card for the Three of Cups and the Two of Swords in reverse. That's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's like someone is feeling like they didn't get what was due to them. They felt like a little, almost bad luck. And, you know, things kind of going against them. Someone can feel this way towards you because remember, this is the outside environment. Maybe they're wanting peace with you and they just say there's no such luck. And maybe you're not having it or vice versa, like I said. Something's going on here. Where people are just not, I'm seeing a lot of miscommunication with that moon. So you may want to, you know, find out what's going on. Because things aren't clearly seen. And people around you may be thinking one thing, and it may not be the reality, possibly, with you. Now, in the end, get more or less judgment in reverse, or the eon. That's not making a decision, a final decision. It's still ongoing. Whatever is going on, even though you need to make a decision, you're unable to. You're not wanting to be stagnant anymore, but at the same time, you're not going to make a final decision. Let's find out what the decision could be, which you're not deciding on. Why is the eon, the judgment, in reverse? Because you're going to communicate some more. You're going to be talking, communicating. Communication was off before, things weren't seen clearly, or things were hidden. I don't think whoever's doing this, if it's more than one person, but one of the persons in this situation, or people in this situation, are misunderstood. Yeah, you're going to get a victory with communication. So that's why a final decision is not going to be made. I think you were going to think about ghosting or disappearing, or someone was acting that way with you. And I think because you weren't seeing things clearly, or they weren't, or both of you, more than one person possibly, like I said. Because I see people going out and celebrating sometimes, or just going out to eat and drink or have coffee, more than one person. And then something was said, something I think was misunderstood. And you're thinking, well, I waited around and they're not telling me nothing. I'm not seeing anything. It's like the blinders were put on. I'm tired of waiting around. And they're thinking, the outside environment, that you don't want to mess with them and you're not wanting to have peace with them. There's no such luck with you. But in the end, people aren't going to sit there and just cut each other off at the end. Communication is going to open up with a victory with communication. In other words, you're going to score a victory by talking. So it's ongoing. Whoever this resonates with, things just aren't seen clearly. It's not over yet. Whatever the situation is, has to do with more than one person, like I said. What's also involved is the Queen of Swords. She is in the upright. That could be an air sign, or it's like someone acting like an air sign. This person, they are communicators, so they probably will open up. And I'm trying to tap into this energy where I'm thinking there are misunderstandings and people just weren't seeing things clearly. And some of you may have thought someone was being deceptive, or they maybe felt deceptive towards you. For some of you, I'm feeling this again, some of you, someone may want to offer you something, but they don't know if you'll accept. So remember, the communications, don't make a decision yet. I don't think you are anyway, because communications are opening up. And there's some sort of victory with this, okay? So it may feel like things are like really not going well. And they probably aren't. But in the long run, I think communications may open up if you make a decision not just to cut it out, or they make a decision not to cut it out. Because somebody wants to talk. They want to talk, okay, Taurus? It's not a bad reading. It just shows that people were closed off before. They don't want to keep it this way, and now they want to move forward in the very end. Things are just seen clearly, that's all. That's your reading. Talk to you later. Peace. Bye.